The dispute about Tefillin and Chol HaMoed begins with the halachic questions, but it ends with a revelation about the nature of holiness itself. On the halachic level, the issue is whether Chol HaMoed counts strongly enough as an ought, a sign, to exempt Tefillin. That is why the Rishonim divide. One side sees Chol HaMoed as already marked by covenantal signs of its own. The other side reads the Talmudic sources as leaving room for Tefillin to continue. But then the Zohar enters and transforms the entire discussion. According to the Zohar, Chol HaMoed is not simply a day that may count as an ought. It is itself a form of heavenly Tefillin, a higher seal resting upon Israel. The Arizal explains the inner structure behind the claim. On Chol HaMoed, the spiritual worlds rise above the ordinary place of Tefillin. The omission of Tefillin is therefore not a reduction, it is a sign of elevation. This gives new depths to the word ought. In simple halachic language, an ought is a sign of covenantal sanctity. In the language of Sod, it is more than a marker. It is a real spiritual imprint. On Chol HaMoed, says the mystical tradition, the person is already standing inside that imprint. The day itself bears him upward. And perhaps this is the deepest reason. A Jew usually serves by taking hold of holiness, binding it upon the arm and the head, drawing it into thought and action. But there are sacred times when the avodah is different. At those moments, the higher task is not to add another act, but to recognize the higher closeness already present. In those moments, restraint itself is reverence. Weekday Tefillin teach that a Jew binds himself to a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Chol HaMoed, according to the Zohar and the Arizal, reveals something even more intimate. There are moments when the Jew does not merely place the sign upon himself, but is already held within the sign from above.